3, 4, 5. Aloha and welcome back, buddies. I am Sam Gerson, and it is time for more Final Fantasy XIV. Time for more of Realm Reborn. Alright, so I got... I didn't ask them, but I have retrieved all my stuff from the Moogle mail. Now it's time to start working on the rest of the newbie stuff so that I can actually get going. It begins by attuning to the Aetheryte. Hail, adventurer! Hail, adventurer! But you've come at the behest of Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand. Annoy. Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That'll be 100,000 gil, if you please, madam. You think I have that much? Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you're unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies, and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you've heard of return and teleport? Well, these teletransportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any of the mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultan's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. Prior you found that informative, if you wish to learn more about aetherites transportation, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, sir. You now to use the return spell. Especially come up with some, headcanon lore for Kokose here. Yeah, I'll try and come up with something for next time. In the meantime, need to go stop by the Thaumaturge Guild. I should have attuned back at the Quicksand. Got it. Oh well. Nothing to it but to do it, I suppose. And boop. Start from one corner, I suppose. Attune! I have access to the Ethernet. I was going to always port it to the Ethernet Plaza, make that a little easier on myself. Hello. Welcome to the Thaumaturge Guild. It is fate that has guided your steps here this day, friend. See that you have arcane ambitions, though your journey has scarcely begun. Then these hallowed halls, the art of are taught primeval magics with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you join our ranks and wield such power, you must needs know of our beginnings. The nation of Ul'Dah inherited its tradition from ancient Belladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Nalthal, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over the centuries of use in the Order's funeral rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as thaumaturgy. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The dwemer employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. It's for this reason that we are feared and respected in equal measure. Thus does our guild thrive, in catacombs of the Arzaneth ossuary. That word keeps throwing me off. A sanctuary devoted to Thal, divine arbiter of the afterlife. Say you then, adventurers, if you could plumb the of the thaumaturgy, let our learned sages guide content. But just before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guildmaster that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you're ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. I am ready. Well, adventurer, you join our guild, or do you presume to ignore the urgings of impatient destiny? We the Thaumaturge. A wise decision indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study volumes of fundamental thaumaturgical principle, all 108 of them. Or at least I would if such requirements had not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. Suppose you'll just have to calling upon the collective wisdom of our guild masters. We are 5, you see, all brothers of the same house, where they all wield supreme authority. It is the Elder who provides a singular voice for the guild when one is required. Master Kokobigo, I believe. Why did my why did my brain make them all Australian? Who? What? I have false teeth, miss. Did your mother never tell you not to startle a thaumaturge? Look at that expectant face, Kokobigo. This lady's obviously a new advocate for the guild-seeking audience with our eldest brother. Oh, Prelate Yayaki. She can recite the 307 verses from the funerary rites of the virtuous fallen from memory. The simple task of keeping our name straight seems even beyond her grasp. Well, I for one find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, my dear. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling Kokobuki with whom you should speak. What's this? Retold has led us to a new aspirant. Give me some new aspirant. Ah, Kokobuki, you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I'm Kokobuki. And, I would venture to say, the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thaumaturge's Guild. It's my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art. Thus, I would have your fullest attention. To wield thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence. The thaumaturge calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manner of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorcerer's teachings, and you too shall soon hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. I need a drink of water. That is killing my voice. Yeah. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to dive first into the forbidding chasm of thaumaturge's secrets. Advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? Hell yeah, let's do this. A confident response. Your name, if you will. Very well, Kokose. Let us mark your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling thaumaturgy. Huge hornets, star marmots, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorcerous might and slay 3 of each of these creatures before returning to my side. Quest number 1 for each and every base game job. Go kill 9 things. 3 of each. Yeah. Right. Because I don't have everything unlocked yet. Monkey brain see go here. Brain say go to Aetheryte. Brain forget Aetheryte stuff not fully unlocked yet. Do I have any minions? Not unlocked. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're blurring the landscape here. Yep. Don't even have transpose yet. Oh. Almost forgot. Binding items. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. Zima's earrings. There we go. And shall speed things up. Oh, significantly. No transpose yet, sadly. There we go. Now fire. The ABCs of combat in this game, always be casting. And if you're not a caster, always be casting. do not stop pushing buttons. Unless the boss says, no, you're not pushing buttons. Bing. Still no transpose. Okay, still need some snapping shrews. Leave her over in this general direction. There we go. Sorry. Yep, there's a few. And then one comes. Now we swap to ice. Or not. The nearest entrance to the city is still this way. Alright, back to it. Did it count? No, it did not. Okay. Thaumaturge Guild is this way. Mount Minion. Hello, Mr. Nice safe you got there. A lot of this is stuff I'm going to have to stand still for. Beep. Beep. I should have went to the Aetheryte Plaza. Hello, Guildmaster. I'm back. You have the satisfied look of a mage who has utterly vanquished her foes. Because I formally welcome you to the Brotherhood of Thaumaturges. The purpose of this trial is to gauge your capacity for wielding thaumaturgy, in any quality the limits of which are bound by the level of etheric energy flowing through your physical ether, the very stuff of life, just within all living to a greater or lesser extent. Remember this, for it is the most basic law of arcane manipulation. Now, I have here a tome that shall serve you as a hunting log. As the name suggests, the pages are to be filled with records of the enemies you slay. The log also contains the name of such adversaries that will challenge and improve your skills as a thaumaturge. As your experience grows, so shall your reserves of thaumaturge endurance. The wellspring of your magical might will swell in response to the moments of extreme terror and duress. Find yourself a challenge, next crave the thrill of exquisite fear, that is when you the time has come for you to visit me once more. Oh, I'm almost there. Dance pose. Yeah, the hunting is actually pretty good for leveling up early on. Like the early stages of your jobs. For the base. Like pretty much anything expansion-wise or on, you can just do roulettes and it'll serve you just fine. Alright. Now we need to head to the markets. I have once again failed to utilize the Aetheryte net. The Ethernet. You know what? I may as well just take the time. Let's check that. No, I'll do that between parts. Oh yeah, the Moogle Tome stuff's going on. Oh well. Prepare to fast forward. Preparing to fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forwarding, sir. Hello, Cesaroga. And you are? Ho, a new lecturer. But of course, yes, I'm Ciceroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach the ways of the marketplace. Very was. It's for my fee. But you expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. The adventurer, and yet an Ul'Dah for a faith, you should at least try to make it worth his while. I rather doubt you could afford my services. The fact you offer nothing is laughable. But what if I have this? Oh, Mistress Marmoni instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief and you shall be attentive. Stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to other city-states, Ul'Dah's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eosian commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city. The majority of maritime trade between Vilbred and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'Dah as their operations. They see to it that their places are awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer? A deadlier sword, perhaps? Or shinier trinket? Whatever you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you'll find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. To the south, you'll find weapons, tools, and assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but better remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially when coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me. Far too much for my taste. My regards to Marmoni. Now, off with you. It's like, no, fuck off. Back to the... I'll deal with the rest later. Hello. How was your tour of the city, Kakose? Get lost, did you? Aye, well, Ul'Dah's a big place with lots to see and do. Wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Alright then, all that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Is there even anywhere to spend coin here at the quicksand? Ping ping. Alright. Level 4, we must rebuild. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Ul'Dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? So, mayhap it's time you venture beyond the walls. Western streets of Ul'Dah are one thing, the walls of Thanalan is another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Papa Sean. You'll find him over at the Ul'Dah yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. Dispatch yards over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hole and you'll see the gate of Nod staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. Come upon it for long. It's dangerous beyond the wall, though. More than that I care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. We must speak. We must rewind. I believe my destination is Oot. I should talk to the Chocobo Cube. Never mind. Oh, level 10. So I've got a couple more levels yet. Okay. I forget things sometimes. Should have gone a little further south. You know what? Let's get some experience while we're at it. As long as I'm here. Yes, I know about fates. Don't really do them unless I have to. Star Marmot. Starmit. Oh, I'm so close. Actually, just one of these do it. Come to Papa. Oh, yeah, and I have transposed now. There we go. There we go. Play this enough, I recognize the icons. For the most part. Better pretzels, better paladins. Papa Sean. Well, you certainly looked bored of adventure, my friend. What should be the good soul Momodi as far as me to expect, I am Papa Sean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I am no more than a tired old Lollafeld, passing his final years in quiet solitude. Well, no, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Ul'Dahs work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. The sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'Dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. Railways which run through this dispatch yard too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. There is still much work to be done. Things left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'Dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, in fact. Brethren, friend. Never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. Do you believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability? Handing out pretzels. Nothing to see here. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can do an errand for me. Just so happens that a number of sentries sent to guard the area. Dispatched to the dispatch yard, as it were. Okay, I can't keep up the accent much longer. They've long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. Hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. Isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? Find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Amen. At the end of a bad day, a good pizza will cheer me right the heck up. Or ribs. Ribs will also do the trick. Hello, Mr. Sultan-Sworn. Halt! Madam, I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. Traditional Dunesfolk bread twisted into the shape of a knot and sprinkled generously with coarse ground salt before being baked to a perfect brown resembling twilight over thanolin. That sounds delicious. State your name and business. Twilight pretzel for Bob. Gods, forgive me. Just say this new post has my nerves in a twist. Of all the time for Soundpad to not be up. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Papa Sean my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Alright, where's the next boy? Right over there. Through the pumpkin patch. I'm actually kind of shocked that you can grow pumpkins all the way out here in the freaking desert. Hello. "12 saved me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. Here, have pretzel. Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if it do. Ah, now that's a refreshing pretzel. I feel reborn. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Oh my god, how slow it is without a mount sometimes. Alright, where's the other guy? There you are. Hello. During Sultan-Sworn. Western front clear, eastern front clear. For me? For Papa Sean? It's probably a pretzel. My favorite! How did he know? How did you know? Can't fight on an empty stomach, now can I? Can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Alright, hold on. Where is the rim shot? There it is. And a boop. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And a boop. And a boop. Get the hunting log out of the way for these guys too. And speed up the XP gain here. Boop. Alright, and transpose. Get some of that MP back. And swap. Burn him to death. Alright. Bing, 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 bing. Absolutely worth. Boop. I'm back from handing out the pretzels. You've returned, and with a deal for you pretzels, I see. Tell me, how far are Sultan's sworn sentries? Do they have anything to report? Anything at all? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles, then. And stay a moment. There's more I would ask of you. How is this in comparison to what I have? Way better. I'll take that. I look stupid with that on, so no thank you. Oh yeah, I don't have a gear set made for this. Here we go. Let's see. Underneath the Sultan tree. I believe it's gonna be solo duty. So I'm going to leave that for next time. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and I'll see you guys next time.